Good day, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. We're here to dive into a fascinating topic: Elon Musk's significant financial gains following Donald Trump's victory in the 2024 U.S. presidential election. It's been quite a remarkable series of events with economic and political implications.
That's right. Elon Musk gained over $26 billion in just one day, November 6, 2024, a huge windfall. This surge was largely driven by the sharp increase in Tesla stock and other companies he's invested in, part of a larger trend where U.S. billionaires collectively saw their wealth rise by more than $64 billion post-election. Speaking of positioning, Musk hasn't just gained from stock market growth, he's also a major political donor now. He's channeled millions of dollars into super PACs supporting Trump and other GOP candidates. This financial support isn't just a monetary endorsement. It's a strategic move. By supporting Trump, Musk could gain a level of influence over policies that could benefit his businesses directly.
And Trump himself has even hinted that Musk could serve as an advisor in his administration. Imagine the influence Musk could have in shaping policies impacting electric vehicles, space exploration, and sustainable energy, industries where his companies are already at the forefront.
Definitely a strategic advantage. If Musk takes on this advisory role, he'd have a hand in shaping regulations that might support Tesla's continued dominance, expand SpaceX's access to government contracts, and potentially provide a favorable environment for his other ventures.
But let's look at the bigger picture. Musk's success and Trump's policies reflect a broader trend, one that has a lot of Wall Street excited. Major stock indices surged right after Trump's election. Investors are betting on a period of growth and innovation, especially in sectors like technology, manufacturing, and energy. And remember, U.S. billionaires saw gains of over $64 billion just in the immediate post-election rally. Not everyone thinks Trump's pro-business policies are entirely positive. Some people worry that these policies could make the gap between the rich and the poor even wider. Trump's approach benefits big businesses and wealthy people the most, which means they gain a lot more than others. Some people argue that without higher taxes on corporations and more regulations, only the richest people will benefit. This could mean that many regular, working-class people don't see the same gains, possibly leaving them behind while the wealthiest get even wealthier. In other words, Trump's policies might be great for billionaires, but they might not help everyone else as much. On the other hand, supporters of Trump's approach believe that these policies will drive economic growth, create jobs, and spur innovations that could ultimately benefit everyone. It's a complex issue, with strong arguments on both sides.
There are risks involved. History shows that removing rules quickly can cause problems. The 2008 financial crisis happened partly because of fewer rules in finance. This is different, but it shows we need balance. Growth needs both expansion and rules. And for Musk, the stakes are high. His companies, Tesla, SpaceX, and his other ventures are closely tied to government contracts, subsidies, and public perception. Any missteps, whether political backlash or shifts in consumer attitudes, could impact Musk's empire. Though with Musk's track record of navigating challenges and his resilience, it's likely he'll continue to make strategic decisions to navigate these risks. The financial gains Musk saw after Trump's election victory really underscore the pro-business approach Trump is bringing back to the White House. His policies are set up to reward companies that are ready to innovate and expand, which aligns perfectly with Musk's long-term vision. With Musk potentially playing dual roles as a political donor and advisor, his influence over policies in electric vehicles, space exploration, and energy could shape the American economy over the next 4 years in significant ways. This collaboration between a high-impact entrepreneur and a business-focused administration might very well usher in a new era of growth driven by innovation and deregulation. It's an exciting time for investors and business leaders, but there are also big questions about how these changes will impact society as a whole.
Please kindly explain what you meant about deregulation.
The issue of deregulation was a key theme, especially in terms of the media environment and its relationship to journalism, including the treatment and role of female journalists. During Donald Trump's presidency, The deregulation of the media industry played a significant role in shaping the environment in which female journalists operated. Trump frequently attacked mainstream media outlets, referring to them as fake news. This was often aimed at organizations that employed prominent female journalists, such as the New York Times or CNN. One of the key changes was the loosening of rules around media ownership, which allowed large companies to own both newspapers and TV stations in the same market. This consolidation of media power raised concerns about the loss of diverse viewpoints and independent journalism. As a result, many female journalists found it harder to represent a broad range of voices and were often faced with a more polarized media landscape. In addition to these structural changes, female journalists were frequently targeted by Trump and his administration. Prominent reporters like April Ryan and Caitlin Collins were often mocked, belittled, or dismissed during press conferences, especially when they asked tough questions or challenged the president's statements. Trump regularly referred to the press as fake news, a term he used to discredit media outlets, and female reporters were not spared from this attack. This created a difficult working environment for women in journalism, as they faced not only professional challenges, but also personal attacks based on their gender.
Only time will tell how this unique partnership will shape the future. But one thing's for certain, Elon Musk is set to play a major role in the American business and technology landscape. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We'll keep you updated as this story continues to unfold.
Yeah, once again thank you everyone.
Thank you, and goodbye.